Um, hello, people viewing this. Sorry we're a week late. I had technical difficulties with the last recording. It
Yeah.
didn't pick up any audio. So
Except his own.
yeah, except my own. So hopefully this time it is fixed. I'm pretty sure it is. Um, we are back with D&D on the this campaign. I don't know what we're calling it yet. I'm of course joined by our lovely DM,
Hi.
Caitlin. I'm joined by Caitlin slash Luciana slash whatever I'll call her in the future,
Hello.
and Sir Oofs, who is
We don't
currently
get a
muted.
greeting from Sir Oof. I have one of my fingers hurts because it decided to just start hurting, and then I have a burn on one finger of each hand. One of them's more severe than the other.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, one of them's blistering, and it's my thumb. Luckily, it's my non-dominant hand, so it's not awful. But like, bruh.
Oh yeah, at school tomorrow, if any of you go to the second floor, look at the wall next to the elevator.
I do not go to the second floor. I'm actually on the lower two levels of the entire. Actually, no, I do go to the second floor because Jessica. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I open up this book?
Okay, so, shall we recap?
Not yet, sorry.
Okay. So, yeah, in the future we may be doing a Pokemon campaign for the people viewing
I'm
this.
waiting till we finish one of these campaigns
Yes, but
until we start that one.
yeah, we'll be doing that after we finish the Talon campaign, which is
Yeah.
the
Because that one's really close to end.
yeah, which is
Yes, it is.
the
Very
Saturday
close.
campaign, which we stream. So go
Yeah.
check that out. We're having a blast. I finally got to stab somebody's soul.
It's pretty fun. Um.
Soul. So soul stabbing does lots of damage. So how have your guys' days been?
Good. Kind of stressful because I did my entire computer project during today. Wait. Leave the placeholder there, please.
Also, I have a question for people who may do YouTube in the group. Do you know how to do you know how like on some YouTube channels they have that like where they do a vote thingy?
Polls, you have to unlock the community tab for that, and I think that takes a certain amount of subscribers.
Okay. Uh, well, at the bottom of this video, I may make another video. I'm gonna be letting people who watch this maybe decide what I call them. Which so far is either gonna be serfs, peasants, or plebs.
Peasants. I vote peasants.
So, so I've already decided Aiden is now dubbed court jester.
Okay. Sorry, Hunter was asking me a question about his ability, and I had to answer. So I was getting distracted. Keep asking questions, sir. Get all your questions out now.
He'll have like about 50 more, and half of them will be repeats.
Okay, the most annoying thing about having a burn on my thumb is I can't type with the thumb. So I can't do double finger typing, and it's really slow.
I don't type with my thumbs. I don't see how people do that.
You don't?
No, it
I have
doesn't
a small
feel right.
screen. So I don't know how to type properly on a computer. I learned to type on a phone before I learned to type on it. I'm going to Yeah, do that. You already done this?
So,
I'm getting ready to do the recap now.
okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry it took so long. I just shocked myself trying to unplug something, and it didn't feel good.
Ah, that's not good. So,
Okay, wait,
how
there's
have you been, Artemis?
Fine.
Okay.
So, okay, wait. I did that.
Also,
I did. There's one more.
I need you to vote on something that I call the people who subscribe and watch videos of mine.
Peasants.
Okay, we have
Peasants.
two for peasants.
Did you no, you forgot Anna.
So, I might end up calling my viewers peasants.
You dare defy us, peasants? Good thing I was checking.
So, in the last session, you set off on that boat with Greg and 11, who you have learned is branded as NRAA, and
Hurrah.
Stella and Luna. And Stella and Luna played a hand clapping game of some sort.
No one knows hand clapping games in this chat, apparently.
So I've never played any.
I wish we were in the same cohort just so I could show you some.
I wish I was.
NAA mentioned Norton DeCanneth as being someone with some amount of authority over these people who are labeled as NAA. Greg's boat was partially destroyed, and NAA mentioned a hope that someone called Possessing could pay for the damage. You fought a couple of Deinonychus. You arrived in the Mornland, what remains of Seer after it was destroyed. You fought some deformed wolves, and L.L.G almost died. And you fought Luna's new cat, and Luna almost died.
I wanted that kitty cat. One way or another, I am going to get a kitty cat for this character.
Don't involve us.
So you have reached the end of your rest, maybe a bit differently than you had hoped you would, but nonetheless, you awaken.
Okay.
Or stop just staring into nothingness.
So.
Yep. Let's get moving.
Yeah.
My train of thought just went off the rails. Did anyone see the game theory episode about Madagascar?
No.
No.
I watch
watched
game
it.
theory.
Oh gosh, that was quite the episode.
Like
Basically,
the DreamWorks movie?
Yeah, I actually Madagascar was not. It's a decent series. Decent. It's not horrible. It's not Minions. It's not Into the Spider-Verse, but it's not Minions. And you know what? Not Minions is my standards these days.
The thing that makes me really sad about that is the first Despicable Me movie was passable, but then they realized they didn't have to try.
Okay. So back on topic.
Yeah.
Where does not wait no not where does 11 lead us?
You continue to be led a bit to the southwest, southwest of the spot on the shores of a lake where you had entered the moorland.
Yeah.
I am very, very close to starting to sing the Are We There Yet song.
So, as you are moving, in the distance, in the eternally darkened, overcast like light, you see something of a ruin. It looks like it was a war camp, uh, and it has tattered banners flying with sewn patterns of the heads of hawks. Uh, it's you are able to piece together that it is that the soldiers who were here uh, were from the nation called Aundair, which is basically wizards. That's basically the easiest summary of Aundair.
Okay, so soldiers from Wizard Place.
Uh, yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Can I wait, are we walking through it, past it, or around?
That is up to you people.
Is there anything in the camp?
If you want, you can go in there and look around, but there's nothing like standing out at first glance.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Sir Oof, which way do you think we should go?
I am so sorry I didn't hear any of the directions.
There's a ruined war camp from Aundair, which is basically wizard nation from uh, a war that ended.
I'm gonna say ruined war camp because there could be loot.
Okay, let's go through the camp. Loot
Okay.
some stuff.
Uh, you okay? Easily apparent is that in this camp there are 4 different bodies, which, after sitting here rotting for at least 4 years, are little more than skeletons in tattered robes and armor.
Ooh, bones.
What type of armor?
Uh, they're uh, they're so are two of them seem to have been probably, you would guess, wizards because of where they're from, and they do not have any armor. The other 2 of them are wearing half plate.
Can I take the half plate?
Okay, so you walk over to a skeleton in a very unnaturally magically charged wasteland, and start to basically pull it apart to get it out of the armor that it's wearing.
Never mind, because I just realized what happened with the cat. That's probably a bad idea.
It's up to you.
You know what? I'm not doing that. I'm gonna see
Okay.
my characters learned her lesson from last time.
Is there a cat
Good.
that needs saving?
Cat attacked us.
Sorry.
I heard about like something about a cat that needed to be
Yeah,
saved.
the cat. We saved it. We saved it, and then in the middle of the night, it attacked us.
Oh, I thought we
Hey,
were talking about a different cat. My bad.
Okay, so yeah, I guess we just go through the camp then.
if you want to look around for things, you can. You could make a investigation check.
Okay, who's all gonna look around?
I'll look around.
Okay. Anyone who wants to look around, just make an investigation check.
Okay. What does an 8 do?
You don't really find anything with an 8.
Ah,
L.L.G got an 11.
An 11. You don't find anything you had not already seen, just from casual observation.
so Caitlin, what'd you roll?
Oh, one sec. For what? I forgot.
Investigation.
17.
17. Okay. So you notice two things as you're looking around. One, there is something that had been. There is what looks like some kind of a finely crafted wand that was stashed in a bedroll, as though someone was going to try and sell it later on to someone who wasn't supposed to have it. And you find there is a weathered, soaked and dried old map of what was the nation of Seir, what is now the Mournland. And there is a symbol of a black pillar scratched into it, and there are notes scrawled in Celestial. Uh, make a religion check if you want to know anything about the pillar.
Okay.
Any of you can.
Mm-hmm.
Religion?
That's a 22.
Hmm. 6.
22, a 6.
And a 5.
Okay. Um, Luna recognizes that this black pillar is the symbol of the Shadow, which is a deity of dark magic and of monsters.
Wait, I recognize?
Did I say when I meant Stella? Because
Oh.
yeah.
I'm gonna explain that to everyone.
Okay. So do we just keep on traveling, I guess?
That is up to you.
So, who votes to keep on traveling?
I mean, I guess we can,
Yeah.
but we need to we need to. I don't know what I was gonna say. I totally just blanked.
Okay, yeah, let's just keep traveling then.
Okay. After another few hours of just walking around, one of you, I'll say L.L.G, hears a noise, a rustling of something somewhere around you.
Okay, so they are going to warn the rest of the party, and do I have Mage Armor? Yeah, and then they're gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay. Luna's going to draw her, what weapon do I want to use? She's gonna draw her short sword.
Okay. What order are you all walking in?
Not last, but not first.
Like you will be last.
I guess Luna will be in front, next to 11, because I'm pretty sure he's leading the way.
And okay. Based on your placements, once you are alerted to the fact that there is something around, once you start looking, the first of you to notice this thing, almost like a humanoid pot-bellied spider thing, it would be Luna first.
I see. What is this thing? That is
Oh,
terrifying.
I thought they were slod. No, they're like an ugly slod.
Okay. So I'm just going to go here, here. Okay. Could I guess shoot at it? With a long
First, since you're all aware of it, and since it is aware of you, just roll initiative.
Okay. I rolled a 6.
I rolled a nat 1. Get over yourself.
I rolled a 10.
But with a modifier, that's a 3.
And, okay, first, it is this creature thing's turn. Shockingly enough, and seeing as people have seen it, it runs toward. No, it doesn't. It begins to spit what appears to be a web toward toward Luna. That is a 21.
That hits.
Okay, you are currently restrained by webbing.
Restrain. What does that mean?
Your speed is 0. You can't benefit from any bonus to your speed. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Okay.
You can you can attack the web if you want, or you can just try to break free of it as an action.
Okay, so whose turn is it now?
And now would be L.L.G's turn.
Cool. L.L.G is gonna cast magic missile at the monster. Any other forms, huh? That is 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, so after something just spits a glob of something, webbing, onto this person you've been just kind of running around the wilderness with, you just turn toward the thing and just fire bolts of glowing energy, and it recoils because it wasn't expecting that. It has never seen something like this before, and it takes 10 points of force damage. And now it is Luna's turn.
Okay. How far away is this thing from me?
It is about 15-20 feet, depending on whether you mean space between you or including its space.
Would I be able to hit it with a reach of 10?
No.
No? Okay, can I break free of the webbing by hitting it with
You
a
can
sword?
you can try and attack it with a sword, or you can make a strength check.
I'll make a strength check. Saving check, correct?
Yes, just check.
8.
8. Okay. You begin to pull free some of the strands of webbing, but some of them are a bit more stubborn than that and hold fast. And are you doing anything with your bonus action?
What can I do in my bonus action? I believe I've already used second wind this, so I can't use that. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Then Stella's turn begins.
Okay. So, um, wait, is anyone severely damaged?
I have 2 points less than max.
Oh, then can I use Cure Wounds on, uh, Luna? Blanks on me. I can't even.
You can, but I'm not sure if you correctly interpreted what Liam just said. I think he
I
just said
don't. Yeah,
he's only missing 2 hit points, correct?
Yes, I'm missing
Okay,
2 hit
then
points.
you need to say that because I'm tired as heck because of a new medication and I can't process things properly right now.
Yeah, after I said that, I realized I worded it wrong.
Yeah, okay, wait, I don't know what I want to do. My
Shoot the
processing power's
thingy.
not at 100. Can I use Thunderwave without hitting any friends?
You can, since I think
Alright,
it's
I'm
like
gonna do
10
that.
foot cube.
I don't remember what damage is for that.
Thunderwave?
Mm-hmm.
Thunder Smite, Thunder Wave. Oh, it's a 15-foot cube, so you can actually keep even more distance. That's 2d8. It has to make a Constitution save. On its saving throw, it got an 11.
That fails. So that's 12 damage.
12 damage, and it's pushed 10 feet away from you.
Fantastic.
So there's just this echoing sound as this creature just flies backward 10 feet and just like flips backward and manages to land on its feet.
Involuntary backflip.
And little blades of weird grass are just pulled up and sent fluttering down to the ground around it. And so it takes the damage, and it is this creature's turn now. And it generates this loud, strange clicking noise. And that's the end of its turn.
Is it calling its friends?
At the end of its turn begins L.L.G's turn.
Cool. I'll use my last spell slot to cast Guesswork. Nine force damage.
9 force damage. So, as it lands, it almost stumbles backward again as it is struck in 3 points by these missiles. And this brings the start of Luna's turn, who is still restrained.
I'm gonna take out my longbow and shoot it.
You have
Disadvantage?
disadvantage, yes.
11.
11. This creature is much more nimble than it looks, and after just having been sent flying and then almost knocked over again, this time it sees something flying toward it and like ducks out of the way.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of Luna's turn, from the bushes opposite the group of you, you are between this creature and these other bushes, and a loud clicking sound begins to come from there as 2 frighteningly large spiders appear. They're they take up they control roughly the same amount of space as any given one of you. So
Massive spiders. Got it.
like they don't take up all the same amount of space, but because size is a measurement of how much space they control in combat, but whatever. And one of them heads over toward Luna, and uses its pincers to attempt a bite, which is an 8.
Miss.
And the other one approaches L.L.G and does a similar biting motion, which is a 15.
That hits.
Okay. Uh, That's 4 piercing damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 14 on the con save.
That would be okay. You take an additional 3 poison damage, and that's the end of the spiders' turn, and the start of Stella's turn.
Okay.
I could do some healing. Please. Sorry to interrupt.
One sec. I need to finish something really quickly. Too many trains of thought going at once, and it's not converging or switching. One sec. I'll be right back.
Sorry for that.
Okay, I can change attention now. My attention is not being 100% split anymore.
Okay.
Okay, can I use Thunderwave as an area effect, right?
Mhm.
So I can use Thunderwave on all of them?
So basically, hold on. These are those big spiders, and this is the thing that called them. You could run over to this thing to affect it with Thunderwave, or you could affect these with Thunderwave.
I want to affect them with Thunderwave. The
Okay.
closer things.
The spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come in. Sorry, a parent came in.
Their Constitution saves are 9 and 15.
9 and 15. 9 fails, 15 succeeds. Is it half damage or?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 8 and 4.
So one of them, nearly dead, is sent hurtling backwards 10 feet. The other one, a bit more resilient, holds its ground right by L.L.G. And
Oops. Okay.
so that brings it to the humanoid-shaped creature's turn. At which time it walks over to Luna. It first tries to bite Luna, which is a natural 20, and tries to make a claw attack. which is a 14.
14 hits.
Okay. So, from the claw, you take 7 points of slashing damage.
7.
And from the bite, that is 8 piercing damage and
8 piercing.
12 poison.
Death saves. Woohoo.
Also a constitution save.
9.
Okay. Hold on, I think someone just knocked on my door.
I'm on death saves. I don't want to be. If I have to make a backup, I'm
I was
screwed.
wrong.
It's gonna be interesting.
Good.
So, now that that's done, it's L.L.G's turn.
Cool. Ligil's going to take the disengage action and is going to try to get as far away from these monsters as possible.
Okay. And so L.L.G gets a good distance between himself and the spiders and spider humanoid thing. And I'm gonna make a death save.
Okay, luck. Don't fail me. 18.
Okay.
That's a good start.
Uh, so these spiders, one of them. Wait, what do these things have? Oh, right. The big freaking metal person right there. I'm not smart. Okay. It turns to bite NAA with a 13, and his skin just easily repels that. And the other one, skin. He doesn't have skin. The other one turns to bite Stella again. That's an 8. And Stella's turn.
All right, so you're on death saves, right?
Yes.
Can I heal him? Can I heal Uno?
You can,
All right, I'm gonna
as
use.
long as you have a way to.
I have cure wounds.
Okay.
Yeah. Cure wounds. I don't remember what that brings back.
1d8 plus your charisma modifier.
That's 5 hit points. You got 5.
Okay, so I'm no longer dying.
That's good.
I don't have to resort to backup character just yet.
The humanoid spidery thing, noticing that the first target it has attacked is currently restrained with webbing and poisoned, is pretty satisfied with that, so it's going to turn to NAA, and let's say 4, so that doesn't hit, and +4 also doesn't. And as is kind of expected at this point, the plate armor that seems to be integrated into the plating of his body pretty easily repels the claws and mandibles of this creature. It does not, however, repel him from trying to attack it back. So, Scimitar 24, and another Scimitar 12, and 12, and the crossbow is 15. Okay, so he shoots it with a crossbow and tries to attack it with all 3 scimitars at the same time, but its hide is slightly chitinous, like an exoskeleton, and 2 of the scimitars are repelled. However, it's not moving anymore.
It did. Right?
And, yeah. And so that's the end of his turn, and it's L.L.G's turn again.
Okay, who's left on the battlefield?
Your allies and 2 big spiders.
Eligul's gonna shoot one of the spiders with a ray of frost. I guess I'll do the first one. 11.
11. You're used to targeting taller creatures than this, so even as you adjust your aim to be slightly lower, you still shoot just over the top of it. And assuming that's the end of your turn, it is Luna's turn.
My turn, okay. What can I do?
You can attack with disadvantage. You can try and break the webs.
So I'm going to try to break the webs.
Okay. Strength check. Which, you're poisoned, so you have disadvantage.
It didn't matter, I rolled a 4.
Okay. So, it seems all but the most resilient of these threads have been snapped, but those most resilient ones very much are so. And these spiders they just saw that thing got completely destroyed, so they're probably running. So they both take the disengage action and start to run away.
Cool.
Can we chase them?
If you want to.
Can we get
Okay.
Luna unstuck first?
Oh yeah. It was the spiders that ran away, right?
Yeah.
Stella's not gonna chase them.
Okay.
Stella does not like spiders.
If you're not giving chase to these spiders, then I won't have you roll anything. Luna just does eventually for herself.
Why did Luna's just gonna say why did there have to be giant bugs?
The world is evil and cruel.
Why did it have to be spiders? Why couldn't it have been giant butterflies?
Actually, no, never mind. Spiders are actually kind of cute. The world isn't so evil and cruel.
Stella's gonna give L.L.G this like horrified look.
Yeah. Luna's
Okay,
doing the
also,
same thing.
genuinely, out of game, I do think spiders look adorable.
I don't mind spiders. I don't like them when they're in my house.
Oh, I absolutely love them when they're in my house. It's like a little friend.
I think you people are crazy.
If
Hold
they're
on.
outside, I'll leave them alone.
I'm looking through something. I have no idea when this was. I hate having to look for things within a time frame when I don't know when it was. Yeah, okay. I have given up on that. So, oh right, those were specifically wolf spiders, if that helps you at all to imagine what it looks like, which it doesn't. I just looked it up.
Yeah,
Uh,
aren't wolf spiders like terrifying?
this was one of the first images that showed up, so
No,
I don't think I like them.
no. Oh my
I'm
god.
not looking.
Ugh.
Oh,
So we just fought human-sized foes.
they're so cute.
Kill it with fire.
No, don't. Give them a hug.
Kill it with all the fire of the sun.
Whoa, speaking of spiders, do you all know about trapper spiders?
Okay. Let's continue on, I guess.
Okay. After another little while, around the time the sun begins to set, you do begin to uh, build a camp.
Okay, so we build a camp and we take a long rest.
If you would like to, you can also try and stay awake.
I
Can I
think we
take?
should take shifts.
I want to take like a short rest because I am low on health and I don't have any of my abilities currently. So I need a short rest at minimum.
I don't have any spell slots, but it's fine.
So you're taking a long rest.
I'm taking it. Wait, so are we taking Long rest or short rest?
I say a long rest.
Okay, and we just take like shifts basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Long rest doing the shift thingy.
Something I will say you are aware of. Something with Warforged design that you would assume carries over to these two since they're basically similar to Warforged. Warforged do not sleep. They stop moving for 6 hours, but they're still fully aware.
Okay, so
Well,
Caitlin.
they're just keeping watch.
Yeah, those two are keeping watch while us two attempt to sleep.
Um, so as you are setting up this camp, actually, Luna, make a perception check.
Perception. 16. That's like the best
Okay.
roll I've had so far.
There is on the ground, not too far from the camp, a there is some splintered wood and a bunch of rice scattered across the ground.
But I'm just gonna basically inform the group that there's rice and splintered wood over here.
Fantastic. Let's not touch it.
Yeah, I agree. I learned my lesson with that kitty cat.
Good.
Why not take the free food?
I don't think it would be good to eat it now. It's been sitting here for who knows how long.
There's really only one way to figure it out. No, why don't you try it out? Can L.L.G roll persuasion to convince Luna to try out some of the rice?
That's up to you, Liam.
Luna is just will refuse no matter what to eat food that's been on the ground for a known period of time.
L.L.G was just gonna say just one piece of rice. Just one piece of rice. How about this?
Okay, if you want
I'll
to know
pay
it's
you
safe, you try it.
no, I'll pay you 10 GP just to eat one piece of rice.
No,
11 GP,
no,
12 GP,
no,
13 GP,
no.
15 GP.
Okay, Luna just says, okay, can you please hurry this up? Uh, we're not exact. I'm not. Well, I'm not really willing to give you any much of my time on this subject. So can you please hurry this up?
What do you mean by me hurrying this up? I'm paying you to eat the rice.
Okay, I'm pretty sure if you want me to eat rice that's been on the ground for a known period of time, you're gonna have to pay me a lot more than you probably have.
Okay, fine. Counter offer. 20 GP.
No, goodbye. Luna just walks away from him.
What those pronouns are they them? Just to let you know.
What? What? Crow? That's.
And then, um, oh no, my character L.L.G, their pronouns are they them.
Oh, okay.
It's just that I wanted to let you know.
Uh,
'Cause,
uh, Luna walks away from them. Okay.
Does L.L.G investigate the rice any further on their own, or with Luna refusing, do they?
Stella ain't helping.
24.
24. Okay. As far as you can tell, this is just rice. The splintered wood seems to be a crate that maybe fell and
How
broke.
much rice is there?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Like, if you can give me, I would. It would be nice if you. Oh, I'm sorry. How much rice is there exactly? I guess
A
that's
lot. I guess you could make an intelligence check to try and figure out like how much, like how much this could weigh if
How
it was
many
all
grains of rice
together
is
in a
there?
crate.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. This seems like it is probably over 200 pounds of rice.
Can L.L.G collect about 20 pounds of it?
Okay.
Cool.
So, sorry, just a minute.
Sorry for interrupting.
Uh, so Eligule collects 20 pounds of rice and returns to the group.
I have an idea for a horrible scheme behind this rice that might get me some money. Well, I guess we're just gonna continue.
Okay.
We end up taking a long rest.
Okay. In the hold on, sorry. Okay. After a few hours, while everyone is still asleep or resting, there is visible in the distance, to Stella, a creature. It looks maybe. Oh, how do I describe size? Uh, around the size of a horse or something, with large wings. It is seemingly limping in the direction of your group.
Can I try and see if it's hostile? Or if
Uh,
it is?
That would be animal handling to know if it's hostile.
That's an unnatural 20.
Okay. Its general type of movements combined with its size, it seems like it could be just hungry and scavenging more than hostile.
If it gets close and it tries to attack, I'm waking everyone up.
Okay. It does move close, and after a moment of just sniffing around the area, this creature, which you can see a bit more clearly now, it looks. Hold on, I'll just send you the thing. After a moment, it looks directly toward you, screeches in terror, turns, and weakly flies off in another direction.
Okay. Glad I wasn't hostile. I'm not gonna wake the others up, but I'm gonna keep an eye out to see if it comes back.
Okay. After another few hours, the people awaken, and the creature does not seem to have returned.
Okay.
We got through a
I'm gonna tell
successful
them
night.
about it, but I'm also gonna say that I haven't seen it since.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So in the morning, do we just continue on, I guess?
I guess so.
In the distance, in the direction you're going, there is visible it looks like a forest. All the trees look to be completely white.
Okay.
As you get closer, um, it becomes clear that all the plants in the place are they look like they're carved from a glossy white stone, flecked with tiny crimson spots that you could almost be convinced was real blood.
Fun.
That's very nice.
I think that's good.
Well, L.L.G is going to be very cautious, and I don't know, is there like a thing you can take for that? No? Okay, cool. Actually, no, L.L.G's gonna like to make a perception check to see if anything's there.
Um, uh, perception. What is your perception check?
Oh, it was 13.
Okay. There are a couple of spots where the sharp blade-like bits of what must have been at one point grass seems looser on the ground and slightly twitches at any time that you move.
Eagle is going to basically tell the party where these spotches are. And point them out.
Okay. So Luna's just gonna have her short sword at the ready.
Okay. So, are you... Okay, so you notice that these 5 spots of these grasses are forming a vague circular or pentagonal shape.
It's a fairy circle.
It's a very
Uh,
circle.
I
as
said
you-
fairy. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
That's fine. As you keep going onward, do you go around or through this area?
I'm not dumb enough to walk through a fairy circle.
Let's go around, yeah.
How sparkly is the circle?
How sparkly? It's not any more particularly sparkly than the surroundings.
Yeah. Crap! I forgot my knife. Cool. Well, yeah. L.L.G was just gonna walk around the circle.
Uh, so, as you walk around this area, exiting the forest, all the leaves on these trees just abruptly point toward you all, and then after almost after it feels like you've been stared at for several seconds, they move back and point directly upward, and all of the trees and plants just pull themselves down into the ground.
What kind of Alice in Wonderland crap is this?
Luna's just gonna look upwards.
The sky is just as much foggy and slightly dark as it tends to be here.
Okay, can
L.L.G was sorry. Never mind. I'm sorry. Forgot. Sorry.
I look around and see if I see anything?
Sure. Make a perception check.
11.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, 12. I forgot to change the number after thing. Because I rolled kind of low. So I'm using my passive perception.
You do see or hear you hear this loud clattering sound. It kind of sounds like if you took a sharp piece of glass and like scraped it against another sharp piece of glass.
Oh gosh. I imagine that sound. It sounds like nails on a chalkboard.
That sounds horrific.
Can I ask if anyone else hears that?
After having it pointed out, the rest of you do hear it.
Yeah, that. Can we get out of here, please?
Yeah, that doesn't seem very good.
Okay. As you continue to walk away from it, uh, it does not seem to accompany you in any way, and it just trails off into the distance
I
as you
wonder what
do.
it was. But at the same time, I don't want to check.
Yeah.
Uh, After a bit more time spent walking, you the uh, as the sky begins to turn darker, as it tends to do around the time of sunset. Um, the ground beneath your feet bursts into flame. The fire doesn't hurt you, but it slides across the ground like a snake. All of it converges and rises up, forming a humanoid shape similar in stature to your guide, if not a bit shorter. The fire bursts, revealing a mutated burning creature holding a burning tree.
Hi.
Would Luna
So,
recognize what this thing is?
Uh, you have no idea.
Okay.
This guy
um,
doesn't seem friendly. But maybe he is. Maybe I'm just wrong.
Abigail's gonna. Oh, sorry.
What do I know?
Um, Abigail's gonna ask the burning monster with the tree. If 20 pounds of rice will make them leave us alone.
Make an insight check.
Ow, that was loud. I just didn't think. 14.
14. As you speak to this creature, the complete lack of change in emotion on its face leads you to believe that either it does not hear you or your words mean nothing to it.
Abigail's gonna pull out the 20 pounds of rice and just kind of push it with their foot towards the monster. Be like, here you go. Here's your rice. Please take it and leave. No thanks. You kind of look
Uh, it picks up the rice and turns and starts to walk away. And after walking a short distance, it just collapses onto the ground and just turns into like a puddle of fire, which just seeps back down into the ground.
That
why
could have
did that
ended
work?
very poorly.
So Luna's just gonna say. So wait, did you just buy our passage with rice with a fire monster?
It's called, I don't know, just, being like, hey, can you not kill us, please? And then give the person trying to kill you a reason not to kill you.
Or take away the reason to kill you in the first place.
Yeah.
Such as if you're going to be, it's food, a good way to prevent it from eating you
Just give it
Two
food.
ways. You can either feed it or you can kill it. Both defeat its need to eat you.
I should just do a pacifism run of D&D.
Pacifism road.
You just cast like sanctuary on yourself every chance you get, so that anytime something tries to attack you, it has to make a wisdom saving throw, or else just not.
Yeah. So
A good place for pacifism would be cleric, especially the circle of the dead cleric, because of their channel divinity helps out your teammates.
Oh yeah. There's a. My first thought always goes to the Oath of Redemption for paladins, which is just gives you a bunch of abilities to just not fight.
Yeah, literally focused on pacifism, but the paladin's already kind of a fighting focused class, in my opinion. It doesn't really work. Well, so the cleric, but we'll ignore that.
okay. So I guess we just continue onward.
uh, as you press on for a bit longer than you normally would have after dark in the after dark, you reach a point where where he said where he just turns to you and says, "We're about halfway there."
Half.
Finally.
Oh, halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer.
Does anybody else imagine like Stella, right?
Yeah.
Stella actually singing this?
Of course she's actually singing that.
And uh, and he just begins to sit down and go into his century's rest, which is what that is called.
Okay. I guess we all take another long rest for the night.
Uh, in the night, Luna has a dream.
I have a
Uh,
dream.
I have a dream. I just
she's
want to
got a
sleep like
dream.
Leonard sleep.
Uh, you are standing in this misty void, and you see, looking down at you, a humanoid figure, uh, 12 feet tall, hooded, uh, wearing, draped in flowing shadow like a robe, surrounded by clinging mists that obscure its features. It holds a staff, and it speaks to you. It says, "You hope to pursue eldritch powers, yes?
Yes.
I can grant you these secrets, but you must keep secrets of your own. You can
Okay.
gain your magics as the newest addition to the Court of Shadows under me, the Queen of Shadows. Do you accept my pact?"
Very well. I say yes.
Very well. From this day on, you are the Lady of the Corrupted Vengeance. You are to ensure that mortals fear secrets and magic, and you shall be my servant. You are to gain your powers come morning, and do as you will until you are called upon.
Gotcha. So
So, as morning comes, you reach level 3.
Okay. What does it say I am now?
Uh, oh, you were given a title in what this creature referred to as the Court of Shadows. It called you, hold on, the Lady of the Corrupted Vengeance.
Okay.
Sounds spoopy.
Okay. I probably misspelled every single word of that. Okay, just gonna go save. There. Okay, now we're level 3, correct?
Mhm.
Yeah, I gained
Yay.
magics. Can I have the magics?
Mhm.
I get my subclass now, right?
Yes. Liam, reload the page. And
Food.
I'm actually writing down what my subclass is this time and not relying on my horrible memory. Like I did with Iris.
Mhm.
That was a horrible decision of mine.
uh,
Okay, so I gotta choose my spells now.
yep.
Okay, add spells. Okay, I got 2 cantrips and 3 let's see. Let's look at the cantrips first. Okay, I want that.
I still need to make a character sheet for my warlock guy.
And I
I
want
need to remember to
that.
do that.
Okay. Then I want this. I want this.
I'm about to make Stella an overpowered performance lady.
And what is floating disc?
It makes a floating disc that can carry stuff.
Okay. And you know what? I want identify.
Uh, hold on. I think that there's a limit as to your spells and which ones can be from which school of magic.
Is there?
Yes. Hold on. You start with 3 first level wizard spells. Uh, 2 of them have to be either evocation or abjuration. It can be 2 abjuration, 2 evocation, one
Let's
of each.
see.
But only one spell can be neither of those, or they can all be any of
So what
those.
is
I
find
have
familiar?
I have a question.
Find familiar gives you a familiar.
No, I mean like is it evocation or abjuration
Oh,
or
it's conjuration,
hideous laughter?
enchantment,
Okay, and identify?
divination.
Okay, so I had to have what again?
Uh, you can only have one spell that is not evocation or abjuration.
Not evocation, abjuration.
I have a
Uh,
question
What is
regarding a
your
thing I get. What? So expertise. I'm mildly confused on the wording.
okay? You basically double your proficiency bonus with one thing. With
So only the bonus,
uh,
and I think
yeah,
it's 2
you double
things,
the
not one.
proficiency bonus for 2 of your skill proficiencies. So
Okay.
like,
I just wasn't understanding those that
evocation.
wording. I got it now. Thank you. Yay! I have more spell slots.
Okay, I've done that.
Do 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 do
Have-
do 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 do.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
I have verse
in the
10 stuck in my head, if you can't tell.
yeah.
Hey, what do I get from the subclass I picked? I forgot already.
Hold on. Here, I actually copied it down into a Google Doc so you can just check that.
Thanks. That's super helpful. That came
If
up
a
kind of
level's not,
sarcastically. I didn't mean it sarcastically.
it's fine. I understand with the not being able to convey whether or not you're being sarcastic.
I can do it sometimes. It's just sometimes I convey sarcasm when I don't mean to. It suddenly got very quiet.
Yes, I did. So I can't wait until combat.
I picked the thing.
And I can't wait until I have some materials so that I can cast Find Familiar.
I'm
So, as you all finish your rest, you feel empowered each in your own way. You're level 3. So, L.L.G perfects new spells they didn't know before. Stella gets the subclass abilities. And Luna, looking up at the fog-filled sky, feels something almost indescribable. You feel up beyond the fog, beyond the air, beyond the sky is something. You feel this thing, and you feel its power flowing throughout the material plane. And you feel yourself becoming a conduit for the energy from beyond the sky. As you wake up, you find underneath yourself a scroll case etched with writing in Infernal. It says, "Let everyone know, let none understand, let all feel the fear, that of the unknown."
Okay. So what do I add to my inventory for that? Scroll case?
Yeah,
Is that an actual item or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, there is an actual case that says case, comma, map or scroll.
Oh, then that.
I'm glad I went to check. So wait, what did it say again?
It said. Hold on. Let everyone know, let none understand, let all feel the fear, that of the unknown.
Let everyone know. Let no one understand.
Let none understand.
Then let all feel the fear of the unknown.
Let all feel the fear, that of the unknown.
There's a name for that phobia. I don't remember it. but there's a phobia for the fear of the unknown.
So I was just putting in the notes of this case what it said. Okay.
There's a phobia for everything.
So apparently that phobia you're talking about
Mm-hmm.
is apparently xenophobia, but xenophobia has now adopted a new meaning.
Yeah.
I just found that kind of interesting. I wanted to share it with y'all. Goodbye.
It's the fear or hatred of what is perceived to be foreign or strange, which is the unknown. But now it just means you don't like
Racism.
immigrants. Insert uncomfortable laughter here.
So, do you think we should call it a night here?
That seems like a good stopping point, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good night, goodbye, like and subscribe. Probably going to be called peasants.
Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
Do what she said.
I didn't even
ring the bell notification. You can't forget about that.
Do that too.
Recently, we noticed that a large percentage of our viewers aren't subscribed. I mean, it's free, and you can always unsubscribe. I don't see why you wouldn't do it.
Wait, let's see how many people are actually not subscribed.
we don't need to check.
Ah,
We don't need to actually check.
I know. Okay, so well, this is gonna be all for this episode 3,
Episode.
kind of 4-ish, because of what happened last time. So this is gonna be
Technically 4, but 3.
it's gonna be both 4 and 3. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed.
Is
Goodbye.
every